Good morning, sir. There are 7 types of common ship stresses, uh, which is the hugging, sagging, shear forces, panting, pounding, and the last one is rocking. So, the first one is the hugging. Occurs when the ship center experiences upward buoyant force due to being supported by a wave crest, while the bow and stern are subjected to downward force from the weight of the ship. So the effect is the ship scale bends upward in the center stress, the upper deck in tension, and the bottom is compression. So mabalik siya. So of course when the ship centers experience upward buoyant force, so dare. So example, mao ni ang kuan barko kintahay, then ang weight is naara dire sa both forward and the popa. So the buoyant force for push the center upward, so mabalik siya. The ship scale bend upward in the center stress, the upper deck is in tension, and the bottom is compression. So mo na siya mahitabo if the weight is dili siya balance, nara siya sa forward and sa upah area. So the second one is the sagging. Happens when the bow and stem are supported by wave crest while the center of the ship is in the wave through, causing downward force in the center. The effect is the ship scale bend downward, stretching the bottom and tension and the upper. So example, mo ni siya ang barko. So ang bugat niya is this is from the pupa and the aft. So ang bugat daw is nasa luyo diri nga side. So ang mahitabo magkon siya, padulong siya ubos, magngana siya forma downward, kay ang bugat ang force nara sa luyo, wala siya sa upward, but a buoyant force pushes upward to the center. Pero ang iyang center of gravity wala siya sa center, kundi nag-focus siya diri sa luyo. So mo gingon na happens when the bow and stern are supported by wave crest while the center of the ship is in the wave through, so causing downward buoyant force. Tumato siya, mura siya kuan siya, mulubog siya pero sa luyo mura siya makan kung sa ato pang siso gaangat ang pikas kaunlod. So the number 3 is the shear forces. Occur when adjustment section of the ship experience unequal vertical forces, especially near the midship area or where weight distribution changes abruptly. So the effect is causes structural deformation and potential failure at weak points, deck and compression. So kaning scenario, ang weight gikan diri sa diagram from our handouts, ang weight is kuan, especially near the midship area, mas kuan habog ang weight. Like ang kuan niya, ang shear force kasabot. So causes structural deformation, potential failure at weak points, deck and compression. So proceed to sa number 4, torsional stress generated when the ship is subjected to twist forces often due to uneven wave action on the port and starboard side. So effect leads to twist at the hull, particularly in ships with wide decks like container ships. So mura siya kuan ma-twist bitaw tungod sa kuan due to kuan kanang unstable nga kuan siguro sa bugat mo tong gileksyon ni Sir Des ni Agi nga kung dili pantay ang iyang kabugaton either nasa right or nasa left. So when kuan kung maglarga na siya, kung mutakilid ang pikas, kung dili dyan siya uneven nga kuan, uneven ang iyang kabugaton, kung iniktakilid sa pikas, ang pikas ni takilid, ang sa left side ni takilid, ang sa right side ni takilid. So wala siya mag-uban, mag-inana siya purma, mag-inana. So ang barko mura siya himong kuan, kanang gitwist siya. So delikado na siya ma-for mabalik na siya dugayan mag-ana. Dili siya musabay, dili siya mag-inana, which is natural na siya kung andun siya sakto ang kuan, sakto ang balanse sa karga. Kung pikas, kung sa offside is mas bugat ang left, din sa dili na punta sa pupa side mas bugat ang right. So dili even equal ang iyang weight. So may possibility nga it hit the waves, magngana di siya risky kayo. So and number 5 stress is the painting or painting. So kanay alternating inward and outward movement of the hull plates near the bow or stern due to changes in water pressure as the ship pitches or encounters wave. So effect is can lead to fatigue or weakening of hull plating. So ang panting based on this, so kuan mag-alternate siya inward and outward movements of the hull plates near the bow or stern during changes in. So if mag changes naman di man gyud pareha na ay makaagita og salt water or fresh water. So during the changes of the kuan pressure sa pressure di man na yun nga stable ang pressure sa tubig na ay may tabo nga inward and outward movement of the hull plates near the bow or stern due to changes in water pressure can lead to fatigue or weakening of hull plating. So mato siya. So for the number 6, the pounding or slamming. The repetitive and forceful impact of the bow or flat bottom section of the hull against waves which when the ship moves at high speed or in rough seas causes the effect is causes localized damage to the bow or keel area. So mo ni siya mostly ni siya ug magdaga na ang atohang barko. So nang mo siya mag-ana-ana mag-angat-angat ana makapakda ni mas slamming pak siya. So makadamage sa bow at mga kill area sa bottom sa barko, makapak sa wave yung isa po dere. So the number 7 is the rocking, side to side distortion of the ship's structures causing by rolling in heavy seas. The effect is stresses the ship's transverse frames and bulkheads. So sa rocking, side to side distortion of the ship's structures causing by rolling in heavy seas. So ang rolling based on na atong gidiscuss sa about sa mga rolling sa patudya mo na siyang one nga stresses nga mahimo is the rocking. So side-to-side distortion of the ship structure caused by rolling and heavy seas. So makuan siya na siya ang iyang effect is stresses ang barko, ships, transverse frames and bulkheads. So mo to siya. Thank you.